So, um, that wheelchair with what I just did, yes, I am on tramadol, but all those cracks in the road and in front of Domino's, the surfaces were so uneven that my pain levels are literally at the max, because those bumps and that chair is not made for that. I should be able to have a chair that reclines, that supports my fellow fusion, that supports my body better, and that gives me less stress and less pain. I went to Fresh Time, and then I went to Walgreens to get my mom a deal on 7-Up. Now, that right there, tramadol isn't enough for what I just went through. 100% it's not enough. So I was at Walgreens though, and I noticed and there we go. There's my bag falling down the stairs. So Dr. Murwaha, they prescribed magnesium to me. And I waited for months at CVS Pharmacy to get a magnesium prescription. But they never got the shipment. The order was through. They never got the shipment on the magnesium. For months I kept checking in. Do you guys have it? Do you guys have it? This never went through. So with the tingling and the nerve pain down my legs, Dr. Brown prescribed my mom CoQ10 from this brand. And this brand right here has a magnesium, and it promotes nerve, bone, and muscle health. And obviously I'm dealing with a lot of nerve issues, but of course I am, because my spine is grinding and popping, and it's very loud where you can hear it. So if you have your hand on my spine and you feel it, that vibration will end up going through your body. It's that bad. So of course it's causing pain. Like, you cannot stand on the other side and feel my spine grinding and say, oh, he's good. Yeah, no worries. Would you, if you were on a racetrack and you had two vehicles, two of the same vehicles, one vehicle had broken struts and the other vehicle was mechanically perfect, and it was an off-road track and there's a lot of bumps. Well, you take the broken vehicle down the off-road track and the struts are bad. They're just, you could just hear it pounding, right? You're going to be like, fuck. You know, you're going to have to switch to a different vehicle because this one's not it, you know, and you're going to want to switch to the mechanically perfect vehicle. Well, this company and this company are a company that's all about safety, but when you get injured, they're not about safety. They don't care. So my spine is like that broken vehicle on an off-road track, and of course it's causing pain. No doubt it's causing pain. I can't walk because my spine's grinding and popping, and my hip is grinding and popping. The same thing that happened with my hip in the kitchen, where my mom felt my hip going in and out, in and out. Well, that caused extreme pain. But I want to let you know that if we had to rate the pain for that issue specifically, like the hip versus the spine, there's something there. The spine is way above the hip. That's how bad it is. So like, you can't, like, when my Uncle Kenny was here and he was feeling my, uh, Kyle felt my spine grinding and popping twice, then Keith felt it twice, and then by the time Kenny felt my spine grinding, I couldn't do it anymore. Like it literally, it was so painful where it sucked the life out of me. And you know, the hip, the hip is painful, but the hip is no match for the spine because there's that grinding. Like right now, my spine's in brutal pain, like brutal. But the hip, the pain for the hip, yeah, that shit's painful. It'll take you out. But you know, seeing it like that when you compare it to the spine, like fuck the spine, like that grinding and popping, you have to be very careful. But because like even you have to be very careful because it really affects that pain affects you at such a deeper level. I don't know if it's because like the spinal cord is right there or what, but that spinal cord experiencing the grinding and popping, that is brutal in itself. So, that's what I'm dealing with. And the thing about the spine is that the grinding and popping happens all the time and the pain from it is completely unavoidable. You can't avoid it. If I'm going to lay down, the grinding and popping, like even still right now I'm talking to you, and tramadol is no match. 100% from what I just been through and going up these stairs. This with the fellow fusion grinding and popping, unsafe. Unsafe. This chair with the fellow fusion, unsafe. Unsafe. The chair downstairs with a fellow fusion, unsafe. Safe. Safe. But wait, unsafe. Unsafe. The walker's unsafe. The chair down there is unsafe. TRT removal, unsafe. ADHD meds removal, unsafe. Failed spinal fusion, unsafe. Hip going in and out, unsafe. Right ankle, unsafe. Right shoulder, unsafe. So, safe, safe. This is safe. Sardines are safe. So, high quality diet, safe. So, I'm trying to do all these things safely for myself. This company's currently telling all its workers, safety first. And they're doing this right now to them. Right now. Guys are getting written up right now because it's all about safety. These same here. This company is telling their employees, safety, safety, safety. So wait, why is this unsafe? Why is this unsafe? Why is that walker unsafe? Why is that chair unsafe? You'd have to ask the company because I don't have the funds in order. This is safe. Sardines are safe. High quality diet safe. Everything I'm trying to do for myself. This belt right here that I'm wearing from Dr. Rebecca Quo, safe. I'm wearing the belt. And still all these bumps, all the uneven surfaces, brutal. So I'm doing everything I can to be safe, but I cannot provide what I need in order to make my environment safer. My bed that I sleep on, unsafe. All these things. My vehicle, Chevy Spark, error codes, broken struts, bad brakes, unsafe. Hyundai, steering wheel, unsafe. The steering wheel, which broke, heading to Houston Methodist for the second visit with Zaria Gregory, unsafe. So I don't even have a vehicle that's safe. And regardless, if I do have a vehicle that's safe, it's going to have to be a vehicle that is wheelchair accessible to make it safe, but I don't have any money to do that. So this company and this company, these are two-faced companies, is what I'm saying. So I'm still going to do the best that I can to provide myself what it needs to make every little bit of my life as safe as possible. But at the same time, I can't do that because I have no money. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do what I can for myself because I love myself and I love my body. So, hopefully, I don't want lawsuits. I don't give a fudge about lawsuits. But this company needs to be safe, and this company needs to be safe, and this company needs to quit being two-faced, and this company needs to quit being two-faced. Step up to the plate, quit hiding behind a pen and paper, do your job, be safe, and let me provide myself the things that I need to create a safer environment for myself. This is all I want. I want to be able to make my situation safer and healthier so I don't have to fucking deal with this pain that I'm going to have to deal through for the rest of the day. I shouldn't have to take tramadol in order to do all this stuff. Regardless, tramadol doesn't even work for what I'm going through. It does help with pain. But if you have a failed fusion and you're trying to do everything that I just did, no bone growth in between the bracket, bones not connected, injectable substance. I mean, Favorite messed up by saying injectable substance for bone growth because what's that injectable substance? TRT. But wait, oh fuck. If Favorite goes after the injectable substance, then Murwaha's in trouble for removing the TRT. So that's the situation that I'm in. I literally have one man, one offer, 0 lawsuits. So why am I in this chair, using that walker, going down these stairs without a stair lift, using that chair? How about we provide things that'll make my situation better and safer? And how about maybe I can go to the store instead of with my own money and buy some stuff? I had to return egg whites because it was $5 and it was too much money. It was $14 and I felt bad. So maybe help me out. Maybe allow me to go to the store guilt-free, stress-free. Like I'm dealing with so much failed fusion, left hip, right ankle, right shoulder, pain. I'm dealing with all this that my capacity to handle shit is limited. I have this much room to handle shit instead of all this room that I was when I was healthy. So all you guys have to do is help out with this little bit. That's it. And where are you? You're nowhere to be seen because you don't care and you don't want to help. And I'm here stressing out about the small things, which I shouldn't have to, because those small things that I'm stressing out about the room that that limited amount of room that I should be able to focus on myself. I'm having to think about this small shit because you guys won't step up to the plate. This small little room that I have, this capacity that I have to deal with my issues, I shouldn't have to be worrying about this bullshit. This room should be my free time to be able to do what I need, stress-free, pain-free, where I can help myself, not deal with this small shit that you guys are fucking forcing me to deal with. So step up to the plate, do your job, and take care of things.